In Class 4A, we've got Hirschi made some strides with the passing game at Mineral Wells.
Yeah.
They lost the game, but looked like they had a variety of an offensive attack for maybe the first time. They go to Gainesville, and Gainesville has struggled also.
This is a matchup.
This is a must-win if they want to make the playoffs.
For either team, because they're both sitting here 0-6, 0-1 on the year. Gainesville got outclassed by Graham last week, but I think most teams would be outclassed by Graham.
So not to assume either one of them beat Burke, but that's how they have to look at it. If we win this game, we do still have a game against Burke, another at least winnable game where we're even with the other team, and so it is kind of almost an eliminated game.
No, Coach Young said that before district because we can't start 0-2. If we start 0-2, it's not looking good at all. So because they still got Graham and Decatur, the two best teams in that district, on the schedule. So
what else do you see big in 4A this week?
Well, I think both of our smaller division teams, Our Park and Vernon, go on the road. Vernon opens district. They had the bye last week. They were really banged up. I think they got most of their guys healthy.
And this IP Bushland game is big for the Hawks.
It looks like it's real big, I think.
And I've looked, and looked like one of the tougher picks. I think I'm going to take the Hawks, but they're going to have to get back to how they were playing the previous 2 weeks.
Both teams are 0-1, and I mean, you can get one win and make the playoffs in this 5-team district, but IP is going to have Perryton and Vernon, which kind of look like, the two maybe better teams out of these 3 left. But Perryton just beat Bushland. Big game for them. Big game. Vernon has to go to a Dalhart team that all of a sudden just knocked off IP. They got a lot of confidence. They're 4-2. So I think Vernon wins. I think I'm going to lean towards IP, but I think those are some tough games right there. Graham gets Burke. Burke knew they had their toughest 2 games in this district first against Decatur and Graham. So I don't think, even if they start off 0-2, no time to panic.
No, they're not, Barry. They're not in the same situation as Hirschi and Gainesville. They've got a shot.
So, and then the last district game, Mineral Wells Decatur, it seems like that's more of that's probably the best.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's 2 5-1 teams.
If Mineral Wells plays them close, then it's showing kind of what Mineral Wells has been able to do at Iowa Park, and then against Hirschi, that's a good team we're losing to.
Yeah. So those are a couple pretty good. We'll find out kind of where we stand.
We'll definitely know more about that Iowa Park Vernon district next week. Well, when we come back, we'll look at Class 3A and below.